Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion morning. Happy Sunday, everybody, right in the middle of the weekend. Hopefully, everything has gone smoothly for you. Hopefully, you've had a wonderful weekend to this point with still this day ahead. Hey, maybe you have the entire week off. It's a holiday week, it's a short week, no matter what coming up. I'm hoping that you have a few extra days off to enjoy it. But no matter what, we're here. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some smiles. We're going to share some positivity because that's what we do. That's what we enjoy. And we're going to keep it rolling here on a Sunday morning. So, how are you doing today? What's going on? What's happening in your world on this November 24th, 2024? Lots of stuff to talk about today. Tons of stuff going on this weekend. Couple Disney related things we'll be sharing. Course, our birthdays, we always like to do that, but mostly we just want to smile, have a little fun, again, share positivity and get through whatever it is together. That's what we're here for, and I really appreciate you being here with me any day that you are, any time of day. Again, if you're here with us live, spectacular, wonderful, fantastic. If you catch it later in the day, later in the week, later in the month, later in the year, don't care. Just happy you're here. Good morning, Marianne. Speaking of happy you're here, thank you for joining us this morning. Hopefully your weekend is going well. Hey, Caleb, good morning. So happy to have you with us here on this Sunday morning. Hopefully everything is going smoothly in your world. So what are we talking about on this day? Well, did you see this? This happened, I think most of this was actually the day before, or maybe it was early yesterday morning. Didn't really get to get it out on to the show, but this was cool. This was cool. How about the first snowfall at Disneyland Paris? Did you see it? How beautiful that was? What a spectacular thing. This was, of course, from Disneyland Paris's social media, but beautiful, gorgeous, especially with all those holiday decorations. Just so really cool. And of course, yes, Olaf, as you can see in that picture, did make a little venture out to join them along with it. I know they gave a little nod to Elsa for helping them, and they even showed some clips of the new Frozen themed land, the Arendelle, that's being built there. Hopefully may open up late next year, sometime next year, maybe 2026, but really cool. Yes, Marianne, it was so pretty. It really was. It was beautiful. And Disneyland Paris, especially that castle, their castle there, their Sleeping Beauty castle is gorgeous. We've been lucky enough to check it out a couple times in person, and it is a beautiful castle. But then you add all the holiday decorations and the snowfall, magnificent, wonderful, excellent, so cool to be out there. Don't know what it was like to actually be in the park and try and maneuver through all that snow, because it looked like there was a fair amount of snow out there. But as far as just looking beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful, that was all about it. It was phenomenal. Here in Florida, not quite snowy, but it is a bit chilly for us out. I was out for a run this morning. I had to deck everything out: long sleeves, long pants, gloves. I was out and everything out for this morning because it's in the low 40s. Some places in our area, Central Florida here, it was dipping into the upper 30s. So yeah, a little bit colder than what we're used to out here, even at this time of year. But still, it's been nice. It's been nice. I've enjoyed a little bit of more brisk weather. Michelle and I got out, did a little yard work yesterday. Being a little cooler did help, but obviously we're here in Florida. Not much snow going to be going on here in Florida. What's this, Marianne? Noah's in a bathrobe and socks. I like it. That is nice. Hey, Noah, I hope you're enjoying your bathrobe and socks. A nice comfort, a nice cozy. I like it. That's good thinking. You're a smart guy, Noah, for sure. 100%. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, I found this interesting. It's always a national day for something, right? November 24th. Today is National Unique Talent. Show your unique talent day. What is your unique talent? I don't know if I'm anywhere near what these people do. Trying to shoot a bow and arrow with your feet, a dog riding a skateboard. That's pretty unique talent. Or juggling while being on a slack line. No, I guess my unique talent is getting up so ridiculously early every morning and trying to bring along a little positivity. And some people would say that's kind of silly and maybe not the most intelligent thing in the world, but I guess that's my unique talent. What's your unique talent? What do you think sets you apart that you can do that maybe not everybody else can do? Today's a day to celebrate it for sure. This is interesting. I found this. Oh, hey, conversations over here on Instagram. Charles, I believe that's Charles, our good friend Charles from the Conversation Star Wars podcast. Sometimes I can actually see the notes on Instagram. I got to peek over on the side screen to see them, and I can't put them up on the screen. But he's in New York. Good morning from New York. Hope the weather and everything out there in New York is wonderful for you, Charles. Check out the Conversations podcast when you get a chance if you enjoy some good fun Star Wars talk. Anyway, moving on to another national day holiday today. How about this one? It is National Sardines Day. Do you like sardines? Not so much for me. I'm not a sardine. There's some canned and smoked fish that I enjoy, but sardines, not so much. Not so much. Not my thing. Oh, Charles says, yes, indeed, chilly, but wonderful. So that's nice. That's good. Hope you're enjoying it out there, Charles. I think he went to go see the Back to the Future musical out at Broadway last night. So I can't wait to hear about what he thought about that as well. Anyway, back to sardines. Sardines, not my thing, but I tell you what, we have family members that we know that like love them. Like they're all about these sardines, and they'll just open up a can and start snacking on them. Not my thing, but hey, if it is, more power to you. I appreciate it. And yeah, no, this is bait to me. This is like what I put on a hook and try and fish for larger fish that I actually want to enjoy. But hey, sardines, all good, all good. How about something a little more up my alley, a little tastier? How about this? I'm going to share kind of another recipe. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to type it up here as far as the link to go to, but I will add it to the show notes once we get done here. But this I think is fun if you're looking for something kind of desserty dish, maybe for your Thanksgiving. Well, how about a pumpkin Mickey whoopie pie? And because it's Mickey shaped, no calories. It's not, you can eat as many as you want. It was no problem. Don't hold me to that. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, these are pumpkin Mickey whoopie pies. You can find that recipe on our Disney Dishes blog. It's fantastic. A little cream cheese. You can see the cream cheese frosting in the middle of it. It's a really, really wonderful, fun, and exciting way to use kind of pumpkin and have a nice dish and maybe a little different dessert than pumpkin pie, something to snack on through the weekend, through the holiday season, through the pumpkin spice season, whatever it might be. Just a fun dish. And check it out. It's good. We like it very much. We like it very much. So hopefully you'll check it out. And Michelle, hello, Michelle. Welcome to the show. She says it is super yummy. So there you go. You know, Michelle, she knows her stuff. What's this, Charles? Speaking of sardines, Times Square and Bryant Park was crazy busy. So you're packed in like sardines. That's pretty much Times Square all the time, I think. Pretty much. Michelle says, hello, everybody. Hello, we're checking in from the other side of the house. So hello, everybody. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, let's get into a little Disney history. What happened on this day in Disney history? Well, it is movie season time. Oh, Marianne says, hi, Michelle. Looks like a great recipe. It is. Give it a shot, Marianne. I think you'll like it. I think you really like it. Lots of movies debuted. Of course, this is the Thanksgiving time, even though we're a week away. Thanksgiving's a little late, but normally this is Thanksgiving weekend a lot of times. And so a lot of our favorite movies from Disney come out around this time. And on this day in 1999, one of our favorites, Toy Story 2, was released widely in theaters. Of course, got to meet all the toys once again, Buzz, Woody, everybody else. But we also met some new characters, Bullseye, Jesse, Stinky Pete. So many new, interesting characters, but such a great movie. Zurg. We got to finally meet Zurg, even though he's discussed in the original Toy Story. You got to meet Zurg in this one. Just a wonderful, wonderful movie. What is your favorite Toy Story movie? This could be, again, ask me one day, I'll say one thing. Ask me another day, I'll say another thing. This is definitely will be some days one of my favorite Toy Story films for sure. Also, another one of my favorite films, you know, we all know hashtag real men love Frozen, but also hashtag real men love Tangled. And it was released widely in theaters on this day in 2010. Nothing like that lantern scene that you see here in that picture with Rapunzel and Eugene. Yes, I know he's Flynn Rider. He's Eugene Fitzherbert. That's what his real name is. So, anyway, I love that movie. And speaking of another movie we love dearly, Encanto was released on this day in 2021 widely. As we mentioned before, didn't do great in the theaters. I don't know if it just kind of missed people or they just didn't know what it was going to be about, or it was still kind of pandemic time. Um, and maybe that played a part in it, but man, once it hit Disney Plus, it took off like a shot, and it became one of the most popular, and now we're seeing lands and attractions and shows all built around it. It's one of our favorite movies. We love it dearly. The music is phenomenal. We did a whole episode, still to this day, we did a whole episode breaking down Encanto, and it is by far, I mean, it's not even close. It's the most listened to episode we've ever had. That's how popular it was. By the way, over here, Michelle might be interested in this. Charles says, hello, Michelle. Back to the Future musical was fantastic. Our kids have not seen the movie. Wow. What are you doing, Charles? What are you doing? You need to have your kids experience Back to the Future for sure. Well, I guess you'd have, but see the movie. But they enjoyed the story. The closing stage effect was amazing. Unfortunately, the show is closing soon. So, yeah, I know. Some of those Broadway shows, some of them stick around forever. Michelle says, hi, Charles. There you go. There's a whole conversation going on with me not even a part of it. I'm just the middleman here. And she says, this is glad it's a fun show. Sorry. Where was I? Yeah, these Broadway shows. Sometimes, you don't never know for sure what's going to be a hit, what's going to stick around for years, decades, whatever. And some shows, they come and they go. You just never know for sure. But glad that Charles and his family had the chance to see it. I'm glad they're enjoying New York as well. So if it is your birthday today, November 24th, a very happy birthday to you. Here are some of the people that you celebrate your birthday with. How about, now, do you know this guy? Dwight Schultz. You see him right in the middle of the screen there. Born on this day, 1947, turned 77 today. He played some very interesting parts, including he played Mad Dog Murdoch in the original A-Team, the series. We know him more recently because he also plays Barclay on Star Trek The Next Generation, and now a series that we just finished watching all the way through and are going back and watching it again because we loved it so much, Star Trek Voyager. Interesting character. Yes, Caleb, we did celebrate this yesterday. Yesterday was Disney legend Miley Cyrus's birthday. That's right. She turned 32nd yesterday. Very much. Very cool. Also here celebrating birthdays today. How about Stephen Merchant, born on this day in 1974. Great actor, producer, writer. He was born on this day, like I said, 1974, turns 50 today. Of course, one of the co-creators of the original British Office, and then in turn, co-creators of the American Office, because it kind of went from there. But great actors. You'll see him pop up on so many things. And I don't know which one you're talking about, Marianne, but yes, they're all great actors. All these ones that are on the screen here, great actors. Donna says, she's a little bit late, but she'll rewatch today's show. Thanks for joining in, Donna. Appreciate you on. Anyway, moving on. Katherine Heigl, Grey's Anatomy. She turns 46 today, born on this day in 1978. So many other things knocked up. So many other movies, shows, whatever. Some people love her. Some people not so much. What do you think about Katherine Heigl? Fine. How about Colin Hanks? Colin Hanks. Look at him. He looks just like his father. He looks so much like his father. Of course, he's the son of Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, but he's gone on to an amazing career of his own outside of that. But man, he looks like just a younger version of his father, for sure. And finally, Sarah Hyland. Colin Hanks turns 47 today, believe that or not. They were born on 1977. And Sarah Hyland from Modern Family and other roles as well. She turns 34 today. you believe it? It seems like just the other day, she was a teenager in Modern Family. She, again, born on this day in 1990, turns 34 today. So a very happy birthday to them. And if it's your birthday, wishing you a very happy birthday as well. One more note, got to bring up, because we do have a new show today, and it's an exciting new show, and we think you're going to love it. We really think you're going to love it because, of course, I shared it yesterday, shared it all over social media. We all did. We shared it over social media. We were lucky enough on Friday to speak to Joshua Pruitt, who is a best-selling author and an Emmy Award-winning television writer. He's written for so many shows that you know, that you love. Phineas and Ferb was one of our favorites, but also Milo Murphy's Law. He's also Hamster and Gretel. He's also, as far as we know, the only human being to write for both Doctor Who and Mystery Science Theater 3000. He's a fascinating guy. He has some interesting stories to tell. It's a really good look into the writer's room. He's got so much positivity, so much energy, and he's got so many irons and so many fires. I mean, we could have talked to him for hours. Unfortunately, he had to go because he had some time. But I don't think this will be the last time we get to talk to him, because we had a great conversation and we had so much fun. And we know you're really, really going to enjoy this episode. We really, really do. So that will be out here probably in about 4 hours, 5 hours or so. It'll be dropping somewhere around 1 o'clock here, East Coast time, 10 a.m. West Coast time. But if you listen to it today, tomorrow, throughout the week, whatever, it's all good. And also, we do, assuming my video came out okay, our video came out okay, which I think it did. Video version of this episode will be dropping later in the week. So download it, listen to it, and then reinforce it by watching the YouTube video as well. We think you're really going to enjoy the entire thing. So really excited. And Charles says he can't wait for today's show. So exciting. It was exciting. We were super excited about it, and we're still excited about it. It was so much fun. And he's really, really a talented guy and a very interesting and fun guy for sure. So please check out that episode. All right. Wrapping things up, everybody. Have a fantastic Sunday, no matter what you have planned. Hopefully it goes really well for you. Hopefully you enjoy it. Rest, relax, get out, have some more fun. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. Michelle checking in again. Good morning, Marianne. We can't wait for you to hear and see this show. Yeah. Can't wait for you all to hear and see this show. Every one of you. But thank you, whether it be that you join us here in the mornings, whether you listen to our episodes, whether you follow us along on social media, it doesn't matter. We just appreciate you. And we want you to know that we love you dearly. And we thank you so much for being along on this journey of positivity that we're on. You're amazing just for following along with us. And thank you so much for being a part of it. So, going to wrap things up again. Everybody, please share some kindness today, share some smiles, and share some positivity. And more than importantly than anything else, please have a magical day. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. I'll see you then. Until that time, have a great day. Bye, everybody.